Yo, what is good, YouTube? It is your boy Make America Lit, back with another NBA 2K24 video. And in today's video, I have another episode of Rare Builds for you guys. As you can see on your screen, in today's episode, we are going to be creating a 3&D point. So let's just jump straight into the build. Obviously, in order to make this build, you have to make it at the point guard position. Otherwise, you won't get the name 3&D point. For the height, you could play around with the height, the weight, and the wingspan. I went 6'5" just because you want to have a little height to you if you're going to be a defender, but you also don't want to be a little bit, shorter just so that you have, the mobility and the speed as well too. So I went 6'5", which is really in between. Weight, I went 205 pounds. And then obviously with the wingspan, you want to be able to contest or go, have a little long wingspan for the contest and then for the reach-in for the steals. So I went with the 7-foot wingspan. Now, obviously, like I said, you can play around with this, tweak it how you like. This is just what I went for my template. And then finally for the attributes, this is what I went for on my build. 52 close shot, 77 layup with a 73 driving dunk. Now that 77 is going to get us a bevy of badges as you see here. A lot of gold layup badges, silver whistle, silver bunny, silver aerial wizard, and silver acrobat. The only real knock on this build is that you're not going to have a high level of slithery, but this is going to be a 3&D build. This isn't a 3 and slashing build. This isn't a, a slasher, slashing, whatever you want to call it type of build. So finishing is more so a second option. We're not really, looking to be constantly slashing with this build. That's just, a second option so that we're not one-dimensional. People chase you off the three-point line, you'll be able to stop and pop for a midi or go straight to the paint and dunk or lay the ball up. So that's why we went with that 77 layup, that 73 driving dunk to get that threshold for bronze posterizer, 47 standing dunk just so we get those standing dunk animations that you do know you need at, like, I think a 40 or 45 standing dunk and a 47 standing dunk. So we did get that threshold as well too for those standing dunk animations, which is very important since they did take limitless takeoff out of the game. Moving on to shooting, like I said, a 75 mid-range with a 93 ball. That's right, a 93 ball. You're going to be able to knock down shots. You're going to be able to space the floor. If you can't shoot or hit with a 93 ball, then I really don't know what to tell you. You might just need to hop on a slasher or something. But yes, man, we're going to have a 93 ball on this build, as well as a 75 free throw. We got to reach that 71 threshold for that bronze free points. 77 pass accuracy, you obviously know. And then an 80 ball handle with a 75 speed with ball, getting us silver hyperdrive, silver triple threat, speed booster, and blow by. And then for defense, we're looking at a 93 perimeter defense. That's right, we're going to be stacked defensively with a 93 defensive rebound and a 78 steal. Bronze glove, interceptor, right stick ripper. And then on the perimeter defense, you see all the badges. We're going to get straight gold across the board, clamps, 94 feet, ankle braces, challenger, fast feet, pick dodger, and workhorse, as well as Hall of Fame off-ball pest. We're going to be an absolute nightmare on the perimeter. And then I went with the 50 defensive rebound just so we can kind of rebound, when those loose balls or the ball bounces awkwardly and nobody grabs a rebound. Now, obviously, we're not going to have bronze rebound chaser, but if you do decide to, make this build at 6'7", there are some adjustments that I would make, and I will get to that, at the end of this video, but just know that you can go up on the defense a little bit. That's just what I would do for the defensive rebounding. I would go up to a 60, maybe even a 70 if we were to go 6'7", and then I would actually, I would actually take the steal off of this build, and I would throw that all onto block and interior defense just so that I could get a bronze anchor as well too, because we would be 6'7", so we will reach the threshold needed for that. So you can kind of be a perimeter nightmare and also get some blocks, on the inside, on the interior as well too. That's just what I would do if I was going to go taller with this build. But since I'm going to be 6'5", we're not going to reach the threshold that we need for a bronze anchor. There's no point in even putting interior or block on this build. That's just the change that I would make if we were going to make our 3&D a little bit taller. That's just what I would do. And then finally, moving on to the physicals, you see we have an 85 speed, which is really nice, an 80 acceleration. We have a 55 strength, so we could get the gold clamps. And then we also have a 70 vertical with a 95 stamina, so we could pick up 94 feet, workhorse, and silver handles for days. And then, of course, we create our build. We see that shades of, I believe it's Kirk Heinrich, Lonzo, and somebody else. Kirk Heinrich, Lonzo, and Tyrese Halliburton. And then of course you'll see that we have created a 3&D point. So that is my 3&D point build for NBA 2K24. It's been your boy Make America Lit. Please be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more NBA 2K24 content. And of course more rare builds like this. I'm out, guys. Peace.